Welcome to Friday Football Frenzy, presented by Duffy's. It's week 1 of the playoffs, Patrick, and 14 teams from our area started the night playing for their football futures.
And the weather held out. Let's start with the biggest school in our area, 7A Riverdale. Rachel O'Neill was at the game. Rachel, how'd it go?
Guys, both teams are defensively strong, and they're proving that tonight. And Bloomingdale didn't come all the way from Tampa to play. I mean, maybe they did because the score is 22-8. They're up. And this is what the head coach had to say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, our whole thing all season has been, you know, trying to make history. We're trying to get our first playoff win in school history. Came out, got off to a great start, and then offensively started going backwards, made a few mental mistakes and some penalties that cost us. I mean, defensively, obviously, they haven't been able to run the ball on us, and that's, you know, kind of what their focal point is. So they hit a long pass for a touchdown, but I think defensive line, Malik Womack, Quentin McCoy, Ethan McAniff, you know, Landon Moody at linebacker, Levi Williams at safety. You know, our defense is playing really well.
Now, Bloomingdale did score first, making that 2-point conversion an 8-point deficit. But then Riverdale answered right back, scoring a 2-point conversion. Riverdale also did false starts back to back to back. The coaches were getting frustrated on the sidelines, but I can't blame them. I would too. At Riverdale High School, Rachel O'Neill, Fox 4 in your corner.
Rachel, thank you. Just a rough game for the Raiders. In the end, their undefeated season ends right here in the first round. The Bulls move on. Final score, Bloomingdale 45, Riverdale 8. Let's go to the top-seeded game in 6A now. The Naples Golden Eagles hosting the AC, the Lehigh Golden Lightning. The Golden Eagles dancing, itching for another win. They're looking to get back to the next round once again. Naples looking to get upfield fast. Drew Wiltsey here. He's going to hit Chase Bertucci in the flat. He's going to get hit himself. He gets flipped. Let's just look at that slower. Wow. Oh, man, I'm glad I don't play football anymore because I don't want that to happen to me. Bertucci would be okay. That is a legal hit, by the way, but he'd be fine. Next play, though, Ethan Samala. He's going to just run roughshod right up the middle, breaking tackles, get up to the goal line. Next time, it's him just taking it from under center. He's going to get in the end zone, up 7-0 Golden Eagles. They're just a great team. They're perpetually great. First Lehigh possession, Lightning QB, he's going to throw it up, but Naples comes down with the pick. It's like Naples is running the route right there. That's DeAndre St. Jean right there. He'd take it back to the Lightning 23. Unfortunately for the Golden Eagles, though, they wouldn't get much further than that. They'd actually have to settle for a field goal right here, but this is why they're in the playoffs. They have a good kicker. Certainly helps. Lehigh's, though, they're going to keep trying to get something on here. This time it's on the ground, but the handoff, that ain't clean. They fumble it, 56, that's Luberty Danellis. He's going to recover it. Naples ball once again on Lehigh's side of the field. That bobble would set up another Eagles score. You're going to see right here in a second. That's Samala, again, taking it under center, just right up the middle. The Lightning's defense just had no answer for him. Naples is going to head to the regional semifinals for the 9th straight year. They win 27-6. Over to second-seeded Charlotte now. They're hosting Clearwater tonight. Clearwater, they're going to punt on their first possession, but it's partially blocked. That lame duck, Freddie Fletcher's, he's going to field it. He's going to get the Fighting Tarpons into great field position. A couple plays later, Alex Muse is going to fake the handoff. He's just going to scamper 30 yards into the end zone. He looks like Tim Tebow right there, ladies and gentlemen. 2-point conversion is good. Charlotte leading 8-0. The Tornadoes would respond on this play-action fake from quarterback Brent Monty with a strike to Markavion Jeter. That would set up a touchdown run on this Monte pitch right here to Quashawn Perry. So the Tornadoes aren't going anywhere. They try for 2 also. They don't get it, though. It's 8-6, but not for long, as Muse would launch this 68-yard dime. This is such a pretty pass. It goes over our frame. You can't even see it. It's just into his hands. Freddie Fletcher right there, left uncovered, and scores easily. 15-6 Tarpons. They're also going to score on defense late in the second quarter as John Busha picks off Monty. He doesn't even have to run. He just has to jog. That's my kind of speed right there, jogging. Charlotte will live to play another week. They go on to win 44-20. Big matchup tonight in Fort Myers. The Green Wave taking on the top wildcard seed, the Barron Collier Cougars. If it weren't for those Naples Golden Eagles, Barron Collier would likely be hosting a playoff game this week. Instead, they get the really tough Green Wave in Fort Myers. After the Cougars scored first, though, it's the Green Wave's turn. Willie Neal tries the deep pass to Eliza Butts, just off his fingertips. A couple plays later, though, and the Green Wave are in the red zone. Neal keeps the zone read option. He's going to get just a little bit further near the goal line. Next play, he gets a little help from his friends. He'll hand it off to Sias Young, who's going to scamper into the end zone, make it 7-6. Barron Collier is going to try again, but no luck. They're going to end up being forced to punt on their next drive. The Green Wave defense, really strong. We saw that last year in their game against North Fort Myers as well in the playoffs. But let's go to their next drive. Neal's going to find Butts. This time, they connect. Butts, he's going to make a man miss. He's going to make another man miss. He's going to keep running up the sideline right past the photographer, Chris Conley, right there. He's going to get into the red zone, actually into the goal line. Next play, Neal connects with John Colas. He's going to get into the end zone. 14-6 Green Wave right there. But the Green Wave would go on to win this one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, 42-14. One more 6A team in our area played tonight. The North Fort Myers Red Knights playing away over in Largo. This one was back and forth, really close game. But the Red Knights come up big at the end, winning 24-17.
All right, let's take a look at next week's games now, how this is shaping up. Naples will look to keep it going against a strong Fort Myers team, as you saw. Charlotte will host the Red Knights. That means we have at least 2 more playoff games in our area next week.
From 6A action now, down to 5A, where the Dunbar Tigers look to hold the Immokalee Indians at bay. Both teams coming in hot, scorching hot. The Indians have won 5 straight. Dunbar, they've won 4 straight. Not too bad. Let's start with this Indians third down. Quarterback Reynaldo Rosales finds the tall Eli Joseph. And look at him, Patrick. He is tall. Puts us to shame for sure. Let's say cap a long drive. Next play, next drive, following a turnover, Immokalee's going to be driving once again. Rosales again. He's going to find Dave Bellrice in the flat. He's going to break a tackle. And he's going to drag another man right into the end zone for the touchdown. Immokalee just rolling along here. Dunbar, though, they're in the playoffs. They want to keep this going. They're going to go to the ground game. Not much of a gain here, but you see that player's helmet pop off, and you see the flags fly in. Personal fouls galore. Next play, Tiger quarterback Seneca Millage, he's going to just roll out left and just take it in himself, just fly into the end zone for the score. This game would prove to be a good one. Immokalee wins 45-21 for their 6th straight win. Up to DeSoto County now. High school playing up in Tampa at Jesuit. The Bulldogs, unfortunately, lose this one 44-0.
So DeSoto's loss means Immokalee is going to make that 3-hour-plus drive to Tampa next week to take on the Lions, and that game is a week from today at 7:30.
Going to be a great one. One of my favorite team names, the Lake Placid Dragons. Playing over in LaBelle, taking on the Cowboys, though. In the end, though, a Dragons win, just like their name. Complete myth. Cowboys advance 14-13. Very close matchup, though. They'll play Bishop Verreau in Fort Myers next week.
Dragons are a myth?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
All right,
I think
glad
so.
we cleared that up.
Cambridge Christian Lancers at Evangelical Christian. The Sentinels in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. They're going to lose a rough one this one time, 54-7. Another 2A action matchup between the Southwest Florida Christian Kings and Carrollwood Day. Patriots win 41-3. Finally, First Baptist in Naples at Glades Day. The line scored a lot of points, but Glades Day ended up scoring more. FBA season ends here. Final score 49-39. That's your first round playoff highlights.
What if Dragons are just extinct? Not like a total myth.
Like the Loch Ness Monster.
We've got our own highlights you don't want to miss next.
Highlights.
Fox 4 News at 11.
Orleans. All right, some high school players may not be professionals, but at least they're organized.
Fox 4 got a chance to play some flag football for charity. Not so organized.
We're not, though. Let's take a look at our so-called highlights. We were losing to the PNC Bank team after one half, but we came storming back. Jeremy Anderson right there getting the pick 6. He's going to come down with the pick. He was a great player. But Jane's husband, real MVP. He quarterbacked for us. He was a walk-on at the University of Texas. He's going to get a touchdown right here. He's going to run right through. And, man, we just had a great game.
Woo! Have a great